Okay. And I bought a new computer from the US. So then sometimes a lot of complication. Okay. Okay. Yeah. If I share the screen, sometimes it will not uh, the same as my old computer. Okay. So last week, not last week, last time, last last time we have discussed regarding the rupas and realms. We have finished, but I think we should review a little bit, yeah, because all uh, without remembering all these, it will be difficult. Yeah. And so that's why let me digest or let me review a little bit. So last time um, we talk about the rupa, what kind of matters are, are obtainable in what kind of realms. Yeah. So I think the easiest way. I want to make exercise with you all. And when looking at the 28 matters, yeah, 28 matters. So if you look at the 28 matters, you have to know this matter is obtainable or obtained in in what kind of reams. Yeah. So that's why let's exercise together to remember all the previous lessons. So before we exercise, we should know the how many kinds of buds. Yeah, how many kinds of buds? There are four kinds. Yeah, there are four kinds of bud. That is the samsiddhya. There's a moisture born beings, and upabadika. This is the spontaneous bud, and jalabuja. Jalabuja, it is the one born beings, and andaja. So andaja is egg-born beings. There are four kinds, but sometimes you may find it as three kinds. It is Samsiddhaja, Obabadika, and Gabasiaga. So Gabasiaga is the that is something which is collectively called, yeah, Jalabuja and Andaja, yeah, um, one bond and egg bond. So together, these two, we call it the Gaba Sega. Gaba means the one, so one bond beings. So after knowing these four or three kinds of the birth, so we can make an exercise. So like, for example, um, so let's find out what kind of methods are obtainable for human beings. Yeah. So human beings, how many kinds of matter? So out of these 28, so we may get. Yeah. So let's look at one by one. So the first Mahabuddha. Yeah. So for primary, yeah, primary great elements is of course is needless to say. So there's a one problem. I cannot do the small pen. It's a very big. I don't know how to do that. So very big, but sometimes very small. I don't know. I can't find how to do that. Okay, because yesterday I have taught there was a Visuddhimagga for Vietnamese. I try, but no. Okay, it's not important. Yeah. So for these four matters for the human beings. Yeah, human beings, mothers one born beings. Yeah, and how about the Chaku? Of course, obtainable. Sota, Gana, Jinwa, Kaya. Yeah, and Rupa, Awana, Sada, Gana, Ganda, Rasa, Potaba. So either Atibawa or Pombawa. So both also obtainable. And Hadiyawatu, to Jivitendriya, Gablikara Ahara, and Akasa, Kaya Vinyati, Vachi Vinyati, and these five too, Rupasa Lahuta, Rupasa Mududa, Rupasa Kamanyata. And these four too. So for the human being, all the 28 matters. Wait. All the 28 matters are obtainable. Yeah. So that is not very difficult. Yeah. Very 28 matters or 27 because we cannot be both female and male. Yeah. For the female, 27. For the male, 27. So it's very easy. Yeah. Very easy. Not very difficult. So, but the learners, some learners may find difficulties to know if we divided two moments. Yeah, two moments, Padisandi moment and poverty moment. Yeah, rebellion moment and lifelong process moment. So if we divided some students may confuse, yeah, they got a headache. Okay, so this one too, I think not very difficult. So let's find out for the Bodhisattva moment, for the human, yeah, one born beings. So um, to to know the exact number of the rupees, to get the exact number of the rupees for the human being, you need the previous information you need. Yeah. So some knowledge of Abhidhamma knowledge. So then you can think and you can choose one by one. For example, for the one born beings, Bodhisattva moment, at the Bodhisattva moment of the one born beings. So um, for Mahabuddha, yeah, for Mahabuddha, it's obtainable, yeah, and Jakku is a common sense. You just arrive at the mother's womb. There's no Jakku yet, yeah, there's no Jakku yet, and Sota also no. No, Ghana, Jewa. So Kaya, it has something to say. So Kaya is like a foundation or basic. It's a Kaya Pasada, uh, um, body sensitivity. It must be. Yeah. So at the time of the rebirth linking moment. So Kaya, so Rupa, and Rupa Awana too. Even though um, at the moment of the rebirth linking, Patisandhi moment, that rupa is extremely tiny, but it has a rupa, yeah, visible object, yeah, visible object, and skip the seta, yeah. So Ganda too. If you go and smell it, then you may have some smell. Yeah, some smell, even though it's a very tiny, extremely tiny matter. And a rasa too, it might have some rasa. Yeah, rasa. And potaba is needless to say, but we dejo wayo, if there is this three, then potaba is already there. And how about the 80 bawa or bombawa? So this one too, some people who don't have the Abhidhamma knowledge, Etibawa and Bombawa, they think there is a female organ or male organ. It's not like that. It is the basic or foundation for a person. 80 bawa, how to say, it is just like a foundation or basic to be a female or male. So 80 bawa or bone bawa also obtainable at the moment of the Padisandhi, yeah, for the one born beings. So these two, okay, and Hadiyawatu. So Hadiyawatu also, it must start from the beginning, yeah. So without Hadiyawatu, the life of a person will not become, yeah, will not exist. So that's why Hadiyawatu too. And Jivita too the same, yeah. Jivita is a life faculty. And Ahara. So Ahara too, it has some kind of nutritive essence there. Yeah. So Ahara. And how about the Sada? So Sada, sound. Yeah. Sound. It is stated that Sada is not obtainable at the rebirth linking moment because it is a very weak and very extremely tiny. Yeah, so that's why there is no sada at the moment of the Bodhisandhi. Okay, and for the Anipana Rupa, Akasa. So Akasa, actually we don't need to consider, but as maximum, we can put it in because if there is a rupa exit, the agasa is there. Yeah, agasa exit. So that's why agasa also obtainable. And at the moment of the Patisanti, so how about the Kaya Vinyati and Vachi Vinyati? It's no way. Yeah, it's a remove. And Rupasa Lahuta, Rupasa Muduta, Rupasa Kamanyata. So these three two not possible because these three matters exist because of the Jeta. Yeah, because of the Jeta. So the Jeta is not yet generating. Yeah, it's not yet generating. So Jeta starts generating after the Padisandhi moment. Yeah, first Bowenga, second Bowenga, etc. So that's why these are also not obtainable. So Upajaya Sandati. So Upajaya Sandati. Upajaya means start, yeah, start exiting, and the Sandati is the process of progressing of the rupa, progressiveness of the rupa. So, but at the moment, very short moment of the Padisandhi, Jarada Anichada, no. So, this is for the Padisandhi moment of the mother, one-born beings. So, if we exercise in this way, it's not very difficult. But one of my students told me, eh, if we think about together with you, it looks easy. But if she look alone, always confused. She said, "I don't know why." If you tell me in this way, oh, it looks very easy. And okay. So this is for the one-born beings. So Bodhi is very easy. Bodhisanti is a little bit more difficult compared to the Bodhi moment. Okay, so let's look at for the Opapadika. Opapadika is a spontaneous birth being like devas, yeah, like devas. So at the moment of the spontaneous birth, devas, so for Mahabuddha, yeah, okay, wait. Yeah. For Mahabuddha is obtainable. Okay. So at the moment of the Bodhisanti of the one born beings, Chaku Sota Gana Jinwa, not possible. Yeah. At the moment of the Bodhisanti of the human being, let us say, human being, and but for the spontaneous part, for the Deva, so Chaku Soda Gana Jinwa Kaya, all simultaneously uh, starting together. Yeah. So that's why for the devas, these five. And Rupa, Wana, and Seta also this Seta is the same principle. Yeah. Same principle. At the moment of the Bodhisanti, Seta is not possible to arise together with other matters. Yeah. So Wana and Ganda, Rasa, Patawi, Teja Waya, and Etibawa, Bombawa for the male Deva, female Deva, yeah, and Hadayawatu, Jiwita, Ahara, Agasa, and ah, let's look at for the Bodhi moment first. Bodhi moment first. It's a very easy, yeah, very easy. So for the Bodhi moment, Sata also includes, yeah. And Agasa Kaya Vinyati, Vachi Vinyati also, and Rupa Salahuta, Rupa Sa Muduta, Kamenyata, Upachaya, Santati, Charata, Anichata. All 28 matters are obtainable for the Bodhi moment of the devas, and 28 or 27, yeah, for the male, 27 for the female. Okay, so that is the Bodhi moment. You got it. So let's look at the Bodhisattva moment. Yeah, a little bit more difficult. Yeah, to say. So for the Bodhisattva moment, no setter is available. Yeah, and Agasa Bodhisattva moment, no Kaya Vinyati, no Vaji Vinyati, and the Cheta also not yet generating. So that's why these three too no. And the same principle for the human being. Yeah. Upachaya Santati, no Jarada, no Anijada. It is the same. Yeah, the same. Okay. So for the Rupa, yeah, as um, this one too, spontaneous path, yeah, Opapatika. Opapatika, it might be a little bit different, yeah, from the Kama Deva, yeah, Kama Deva. So what is the difference? The difference, if you don't forget the principle or previous knowledge, is easy. So for the uh, for the karma devas at the moment of the Bodhisanti for the karma deva, and now we are going to look for the Brahma, yeah, Brahma, yeah. So Brahma, Batavid, four primary great elements, okay, and Chakku, Sota, no Kana, Jewa, Kaya. So that is only that is a different, yeah. So there is no sensitivity, tongue sensitivity, and body sensitivity. That is the different. So the rest the same. The rest the same. Let's look at and all these and and put up a two. No, 80. This one too different. Yeah, there's no 80 bawa, bombawa, and hadiawatu, jiwita, ahara. Right? Ahara. Yeah, yeah, ahara must be there. Okay, akasadadu, kaya vinyati, waji vinyati, rubasa lahuta, mududa, kamenyata too. And these four too. So for the devas, yeah, for the devas. So at the moment of the Patisandhi, yeah, at the moment of the Patisandhi, uh, moment of the Patisandhi, these four, Jakku, Soda. So these three is not possible. And Sata too, always not possible at the moment of the Patisandhi. And so these two also not possible. And Kaya Vinyati, Vajin Vinyati, no. Rupasa Lahuta, and Charata, Anichara, no. So the same. Okay. So that's all for the uh, what is it? Rupa and realms. Okay. So maybe uh, that students told me because of this. If she looks that looks it makes the table makes her complicated. One thing we should not forget is the is a highlighted as a with the blue color. Yeah, blue color. This one too, little bit more uh, difficult to remember. So Rupas, hey, no, wait. Rupas highlighted with blue color refer to the rupas which may be deficient. Yeah. So for the Gabasega, Obabadika, Kama, Sukati Obabadika, and so these kind of birth and being uh, is a Bhava Dasaka. Yeah, Bhava Dasaka or Bhava, uh, 80 Bhava, Pum Bhava may be deficient. Yeah, deficient. And and for the here, another blue color. Sadogati Obabadiga. It's a spontaneous, yeah, spontaneous birth, but he was born in hell, yeah, and as a ghost of Peter. So, so for them, Jakku Soda may be deficient. But I don't know why the Ghana and Jinwa, yeah, Ghana and Jinwa may not be deficient, yeah. And Dugadi Sansedaja, yeah, moisture born uh, being is a Bawa Dasaka, Chaku Sota Ghana. Sometime for some beings it may be deficient. And other Sansedaja in the Sukati rim, it's a very rare to find. Yeah, it's always have a question if I teach about that to the young generation. In the Sutta uh, and the Jatakas, some girls, yeah, some ladies, they were born on the lotus flower in the bamboo or something like that. Uh, but um, whenever they ask me about that, we have to give the same answer. Sometimes in this world too, is that there are some unusual uh, incidents are happening in this world too. So maybe this one too uh, is unusual. Yeah, unusual. So other Sansidaja, Chaku Sota Ghana. So it means sometimes they may be born without eye sensitivity, etc. Yeah. So first human being and the new world order, new world cycle. Yeah. So they came from the Brahma world and they are the first human being. For that kind of being, there is a no bawa. Yeah. There is a no bawa. Uh, so the rest are like devas. Yeah. They cannot, how to say, they may not be deficient. Okay. And for then, so you need to exclude the two Bhava. So 26. Yeah, 26. For the rest, for all beings, 28. Yeah, 28. So for the Rupa Upabadika, except Asanya Sada, at the moment of the Bodhisanti, Jivita and Votu Chaku Sota. And one thing some students becomes confused because of we don't say uh, by the name of the Rupa, we say by the name of the Kalaba. Yeah, Kalaba. So that's why I told you that you need to digest the name of the Kalaba. Yeah, so Kamacha Kalaba, Chetaja Kalaba, Uduja, and Ahara Kalaba. Yeah. Uh, okay, anyway, but this one is not very difficult, yeah, in this point. So, Jivita Nawaka Kalaba, it means eight inseparable matters, Awiniboga and Jivita, that is the eight, Jivita, and the Wutu, is these nine and Wutu, yeah, Wutu Dasaka, Kaya, Hadaya Wutu, yeah, Hadaya Wutu, and Chaku Dasaka, that nine and Chaku Pasada, and that nine and Sota Pasada. So at the moment of the Bodhisanti, there's a 9, 10, 11, 12, only 12. At the moment of the Bodhisanti, um, it's very difficult to make this table. you know? uh, no space, yeah, no space. So I should put it in what is it? One row, one column, put it for the number, yeah. So here you see the Jeta, no space to write the Jeta. Of course, it is easy if I made a very small font size. If I made a small font size, the people cannot see. Okay, anyway, yeah. So 12 matters are obtainable at the moment of the Bodhisanti for the Rupa or Babadika being, yeah. And the Bodhi moment, yeah. Bodhi moment is always easy, yeah. Uh, so out of the 28 matters, yeah, 28 matters, you need to take out Ghana, Jinwa, Kaya, Bawa. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, and this one 2, altogether 5. Yeah, 5. So except these 5 out of the 28, so 23 rupas are obtainable. And for the Asanya, Sada, or Babadika is more easier than that. Yeah. So at the moment of the Bodhisanti, only Jivita, there's no other sensitivity and no Hariyavattu. And for the Bodhi moment, yeah, Bodhi moment, uh, as a Kamaja group, only Jivita Nawaka, there is no Jeta for the Asanya Sada, yeah, and Uduja, and no Ahara. So Uduja, there's out of the 4 Uduja Rupa, yeah, I made a link for some people if they forget. So out of the 4 Uduja Kalapa, yeah, there's no Sada. So this one also, it has a question, always have a question regarding that. So why no Uduja? Yeah, so no Sada. Yeah, no Sada. But why in this Lahudadi? Oh, wait. I'm not used to hold the mouse. So here two, yeah, out of the 4 Udujaruba, only 2, yeah, except Sada. So then you see it. There's no Sada. Yeah, there is no Sada. Sodataka Kalapa is okay. And Lahudadi. Yeah, Lahudadi Ikadasaka Kalapa. So why in this one? Even though there is no Cheta. Yeah, that's a question. So we always um, note that these Lahudadi, yeah, Lahuda, Mududa, Kamenyada, the cause is the Cheta. But for the Asanya Sada being, there is no Cheta. Yeah, so why? So, but there is answer. The answer is that before that being came to the Asanya Sadarim, is a there is a fifth jhana, fifth jhana Cheta, fifth jhana. That jhana uh, generate the Lahudadi. Uh, that jhana make him that to have this uh, three lahudadi matter. Because of that jhana, always lightness, softness, and willingness. Lahuda, mududa, kamanyada is it have for the asanya sada being. So altogether 17. So 17 is the Jivita Navaga. It means for Mahabuddha, I think that's enough. 8 inspirable matters and Jivita and so 9 and here Nosada Lahudadi 3. Yeah, Lahudadi 3. So in this list, how many is 9 and now we have 12. So what is 17? So that's why for some for some people it confused. Yeah. So it is not counted in the for the Anipana Rupa. Anipana Rupa. So that's why. So here 12 because of, I cannot put in this table because Anipana Rupa are not counted in the consider in the Kalapa, yeah, grouping. So that's why. So then Agasa 1 and Lahudadi 3. So Lahudadi 3 and 4 uh, Lakhana Rupa. Yeah. So how many? 17. My mathematic 15. It's over, no? It's over. What is the over? 8. Agasadadu. Agasadadu. 1. No Kaya Winyati, Waji Winyati, and Lahudadi 3. Yeah, Lahudadi 3. So uh, 13, 16. Maybe it is not counted the Jarada Anijada. Yeah, Jarada Anijada. Is it correct?
No, no, Shero. I think the number 3, Lahutadi, is double. You count 2 times.
Lahudadi. Okay, 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 okay. So double, double. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. Not only the student, but also the teacher. Okay, so it's a double, yeah? 9 and uh, 10, 10, 17. Yeah, 17. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Okay, so that is rims, kinds of bath, and rupa. I think that's enough for reviewing. So and that is I made it this one to look easily. Yeah. Unobtainable rupas at the moment of the Bodhisanti, Sada, Vinyati, Lahudadi, Jrada, Anichada is not obtainable. The rest 20. And the Bodhi moment or the in general, yeah, in general for all kinds of birth. In Bodhi moment, there is no unobtainable rupas. And at the moment of the Chuti, no Sada, and no Vinyati, no Lahudadi, no Upajaya. So why not the Sandati? No. But if we say the Upajaya, Sandati is already, yeah. But sometimes they are together, sometimes it's separate. But it's not very important one, yeah. Okay. So the flow of rupas. So this is it is mentioned in the Abhidhamma Sangaha. Yeah, Abhidhamma Sangaha. But last time I told you to tell you about the yeah. I think we have to go to this uh, to this subject. So the development of the fetus. Yeah. So this one too, you just need to read. If you are interested, you can discuss. But just discussing, we cannot look how the fetus is developing in mother's one. uh, One thing it makes me wondering is that how the Asian commentator, but Buddha knows the process of the fetus. Yeah, so we don't know exactly, but I asked some doctor, uh, medical doctor, and it looks how to say not exactly the same. Yeah, what they have research, but it's mostly the same. Yeah, the process of the fetus. Okay, so let's look at the first week. Yeah, firstly the kalala. Yeah, not kalaba. Yeah, kalala we call uh or three dasaka. Yeah, kaya, bhava, and vutu dasaka is established. Yeah, so at the time of the at the moment of the Bodhisanti, we call it Kalala or three Dasaka is established. So here, Kalala literally means mud. Yeah, Kalala means mud. Yeah. Sometimes I cannot move mouth. Yeah, okay. Uh, Wait. So without drawing here and there, I cannot teach. If I don't have this device, yeah. Shelly, you should use that device. Walk on. If you are, it's a very practical to teach. It's a walk on. We call the walk on. Yeah, it's a very good to teach, especially if I teach the uh, Burmese language to the children. It's very good. How to write, something like that. Okay, so um, so here Kalala literally means met, and which is extremely soft, clear, tiny, and water-like rupa. So I write it here as it is stated in the commentary. Yeah, the size is usually stated as a tiny drop of oil hanging on the tip of a single thread, made of three hairs of a newborn sheep's wool. So very extremely tiny. But I think it is more than, yeah, tiny, yeah, tinier than that, yeah. So anyway, it's not very important, I think. Just a general knowledge. If you know, oh, it is mentioned or described like that, if you remember that, and that's something as a general knowledge, yeah. So this tiny kalala gradually develops. According to commentary, it takes 1 week to develop itself. So the first week, and is the kalala. Yeah. So it takes 1 week to develop itself. So at the second week, it develops into abuda. Yeah, abuda, which literally means tumor. Yeah, tumor. But here it is said like a form or bubble, which becomes red color. And third week, it develops into besi, which literally means a piece of flesh, which becomes a little more solid. And fourth week, it develops into gana. Yeah, in Pali, it means solid or a lump. And the fifth week, it develops into something with five swellings. In Pali, we call the pasaka. Pasaka literally means the branches, which are the two for hands, the two for feet, and the one for head. So it is called the pasaka, five swelling. So these five swellings arise in the lump of flesh. The fetus continues developing gradually from fifth to 10th week according to the Abhidhamma Vibhavini. So regarding this process or development of the fetus, there are a lot of this information can be found in many commentaries. But uh, even though almost the same, but in some places, yeah, some places, I find it a little bit different from each other, different from each other, not exactly the same, yeah. But I think we can say 70-80% of the explanation is the same, but some points are a little bit different. So here too, uh, according to the Abhidhamma Vibhavani, it is said that at the seventh week, but here in this um, this is I forgot that explanation. Yeah, that commentary. So according to this explanation, fifth to 10th week is set as general. Yeah, in general. But Abhidhammata Vibhavani Tika. This is not commentary, it's the Tika, yeah, sub-commentary. And 7 week, Chaku, yeah, start, exit. 8 week, Soda. And ninth week, Ghana. And 10 week, Jewa. It's mentioned like that, yeah, one by one. But according to this, it's not mentioned like that. So from fifth to 10th week, this Chaku Soda Ghana Jinwa developing, yeah, gradually. Okay, so 11 week. Some stages of fetus which the Buddha skip in the Indaka Sutta. So the Buddha himself did not mention a lot regarding the development of the fetus, but the Indaka Sutta, yeah, we can find that. But some stages of fetus, yeah, development of the fetus, skip skip, yeah, in the Indaka Sutta, can be found in the Katawatu commentary. Yeah, this one also commentary. It is said in the Gatawatu commentary that at the 11th week, Chaku Dasaka Kalapa Sota, so not the same with the Abhidhamma Vibhavini. Yeah. So in the Kathavutu, according to the Abhidhamma Vibhavini, uh, if it reaches the 10th week, Chaku Sota Ghana Jewa already established already. But according to the Kathavutu commentary, at the 11th week, Chaku Sota Ghana Jewa start arising. It's a different, yeah, different. So the fetus continues developing gradually until 42nd week, yeah. So only just here a little bit different. So according to the Indaka Sutta, head hairs, body hairs, etc. arise just after the Pasaka. Yeah. However, in its commentary, it is said that the Buddha skips in between and jumps to the 42nd week. So, original teaching in the Indaka Sutta, uh, it looks the body hair, head hairs arises just after the Pasaka. But commentary explain it is not like that. Yeah, it is not like that. The Buddha skips in between and jumps to the 42nd week. So that's why we should not note that head hair, body hair, etc. arise just after the Pasaka. Yeah, we should not note like that. And the Buddha skip in between and jumps to the 42nd week. So that's why head hairs, body hair, etc. arise at the 42nd week. Yeah, because he wanted to condense the discourses. The commentator explained that. So therefore, it should be noted that head hair, body hair, etc., arise at the 42nd week. So that is the development of the fetus. Okay, I cannot finish today. Again, I thought I can finish the Rupa Sangaha today. No problem. We still have time.
Mhm.
Okay, development of the fetus, the same, but I prepare this table to look easily. Yeah, first week, second, 11 to 42nd week. It's easy to look. Yeah, easier than this text. Okay, that is the same. And what is next? This is not written, not included in the Abhidhamma Sangha. It's a common question. Yeah, common question. If we talk about the Rupa matters, yeah. So reasons why physicality and mentality of some children and parents are alike. So most of the Abhidhamma learners they ask. So there is a answer of the uh, Mahagandayung Sayadaw. Yeah, Mahagandayung Sayadaw in his Sangaha Basatika. Yeah, he explained that. And not only Mahagandayung Sayadaw, and also Lady Sayadaw too explain in this way. And yeah, so why the physicality and mentality of some children and parents are like the kalala, yeah, three dasaka is like like a seed, and the blood of parents like a mud, soil, and water. The best karma are like a person who plants a seed on the soil. Sorry. These three conditions play a vital role in their own way. So it is said that the physicality and mentality of some children parents are alike because of the connectedness of kalala, yeah, kalala and the blood of parents, or because of the connectedness of uduja rupa depending on jeta. So uduja rupa depending on jeta. Chitta dependent Uduja Rupa. So Uduja Rupa, Udu born matters, and that Udu born matter arise depending on the Chitta. Chitta is the first origination, yeah, originate first condition. Second is the Udu, yeah. So we call the Uduja Rupa depending on Chitta. And the possible reason why the mentality of some children and parents are alike may be due to not only to the above condition, but also the parents' behavior and attitude, which are engaged by children in their day-to-day life. So that is the answer for that question. Yeah. So kalala is like a seed. So when we can imagine the planting a flower, a rose tree, yeah, a rose. So there is a person who is planting, yeah. There is a soil, yeah, soil, mud, water. So the person, yeah, is like a bus karma. So bus karma sent or create or generate kalala in mother's womb. Yeah, mother's womb. So the blood of the parents is like a, swine, mud, and water. So that's why physicality and mentality of the children and parents are alike. So the Seattle explained that not only that, but also the Uduja Rupa depending on Jada. This explanation and uh, that parents' behavior and attitude the same. It is Abhidhamma usage, yeah, Uduja Rupa depending on Jada. Yeah, it's parents' behavior and attitude. It's more or less the same. Yeah. So that's why some uh, parents, the attitude and behavior of the children and parents are same. Yeah. Okay. So what is next? This one too. I think we need to discuss. We need time. um, yeah. So so less occurrence or robots. Less occurrence or robots. I think we can start from here. And the flow are robust. So it is included in the Rupa Sangaha. Yeah, Rupa Sangaha. So starting from the arising self-moment of Bodhisanti, I think we should start with the table. I think it's more easier to see that. Yeah. So the less occurrence of Rupas. So karma bond matter, first occurrence, we cannot finish today. Yeah. It may take 45 minutes to discuss about this. Yeah. Okay. Let's see a little bit. First occurrence. So when the karma bond matter start arising. Yeah, start arising. So arising self moment of Bodhisanti. Yeah, arising self moment of Bodhisanti. Um, so here is a Bodhisanti moment. Yeah, Bodhisanti moment. 1, 2, 3 mean the Obada, Titi, and Banga. So Obada arising, present, Titi, and uh, Banga dissolution. Yeah. So out of these three, arising self moment of the Bodhisanti. So karma bond start generating. Yeah. Karma bonds, matter start generating. So arising self moment of Bodhisanti. So that is first occurrence. Yeah. Uh, I should change the title, not only the less occurrence, no? The occurrence of rubas, yeah? Okay, so less occurrence. Arising self-moment of 17 thought moment reckon backward from Judy. Yeah, so less occurrence. Yeah, so when gamma bomb matter arise lessly. Yeah, so arising self-moment of 17 thought moment reckon backward from Judy. So uh, so Judy. So Judy is here. Wait a minute. Sometimes I cannot move. Okay. I have to do to be used to. Okay. So so reckon backward. Yeah. From Judy. Arising self moment of 17 thought moment. Okay. So that is Judy. Yeah. So that is Judy. And if you count backward from the Judy, that is the 17. That is 17. Yeah. 17. I think if I made here is a 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 17. That might be better. Yeah. 17. So arising. Yeah. Self moment. It means here. Yeah. So 1. Arising self moment of the 17 thought moment. Reckon backward Judy. Yeah. I remember again one of the students. I why we are learning this? We don't need. It makes me headache. Uh, but of course, it is not necessary uh, for the meditation practice or to use, but for the I don't know, for the person to know Abhidhamma knowledge, yeah, how Abhidhamma is deep and profound, yeah. So less occurrence. So arising self-moment of the 17th thought moment, reckon backward from Judy. So it means that is a Judy, yeah. So a person, a life of a person finish here but gamma bomb matter, that is a less occurrence. It means along this thought moment, there is no gamma bond matter. There's no gamma bond matters. So sometimes I think, you know, some some people who are lying on the deathbed and they c- I, they don't want to eat because there's no digestive power. Yeah, so no digestion. So digestive power is directly connected with the kamaja rupa. Yeah, kamaja rupa. It means that his kamaja rupas are getting weak and weak. So finally, and 17 arising thought moment reckon backward from the Judy is a less occurrence. So then there is no digestive power. There's no digestion anymore. Yeah. But even this is a very short thought moment. But even some days before he or she die, then his digestive power is getting weak and weak. So we can, based on this knowledge, we can said that someone is about very close, yeah, to die or something like that. Okay, so that is uh, arising sub-moment or 17th thought moment, reckon backward from duty. So when all the kamaja rupa ceased, your final cessation. So final cessation is at the third self-moment of duty. At the third self-moment of duty. So duty is a here. So that is a 1, 2, 3 Banga moment. Yeah. At the Banga moment, there is no Kamaja Rupa left. All disappear. All disappear. There's no Kamaja Rupa. So it shows that there is still Kamaja Rupa along this moment, but not new. Only how to say, there is a final occurrence. Final occurrence, but that Kamaja matter still exist here along this moment, but here final cessation. There's no new Kamaja Rupa arise. So this is the final cessation of the Kamaja matter. So we will continue to discuss about the Chitta bond matter and Uddhacca and Ahara bond matters next week. Yeah. So I think next week we can finish because not no new, only that we need to talk about that. So this one is no need to talk about that. What is called the duty, and so this one too is you can read. Yeah, you can read yourself. Yeah, no need to talk about that. Nibbana and and also the significance of Nibbana. We don't need to say, yeah. The end. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu,
Sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu,
sadhu.
sadhu.
Okay, so I hope you don't get headache. Okay, good night. Yeah, good
Right. Thank
luck.
you.
Good
Bye.
night,
See
welcome.
you.
Yeah, bye bye. Terima
Bye.
kasih, Dr. Mo. Bye bye.
ဒီမှာဗျာဥတည်
Yeah.
မှာတဗျာ
Không có cây mà là được mày.
မကြိုက်ပါဘူးဗျာ
Có mà cây bảo. Không phải cái. Có mà đó.
ဟုတ်ပါဗျာ